Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Ultima 9 Ascension. In our last video, the Avatar sailed to Minoc, although he's actually got to go through Cove first. It's on the southern end of this island, which I mistakenly called Dagger Isle earlier in the Let's Play. As it turns out, no, this is not Dagger Isle. This is just like what's left over of the kind of eastern lump of the greater Britannian continent. Dagger Isle is actually due south of the flashing red pin right now. It's where Dungeon Deceit is. Yeah, that little bit, the skull in the column, north of Verity Isle, that's Dagger Isle. That's what's left of it. So, yeah, a little movement there, a little seismic shift. That's the situation. Also, I had mistakenly guessed that cleansing a shrine gave the Avatar 20 karma points. Not true. Cleansing a shrine gives the Avatar 10 karma points. The point of intelligence is also 10 points of karma or mana at that point. It just doesn't make sense that karma and mana are linked. I smarter now because I gooder. Okay. Whatever. Just correcting the record there, setting things straight. So yes, the Avatar has spoken with Raxos and poor Nico in there. And yes, it is still night, and it is raining at night. And I'm actually going to leave it that way for just a bit because, well, you'll see. But in the meantime, let's speak with these residents of Cove, such as it is. We could go look over here first. That's not suspicious. Not suspicious at all. Well, we did spend a little money getting our training. More broken crate. Silly me, I thought I was looking at the white potion there, but no, I was looking at the broken crate. 90 coins. Well, it's ours now. Avatar tax. I mean, what's it doing in this anyway? This is bad news. Let's speak with you. Do you have anything to say?
I can't talk right now. I'm on duty.
He can't talk right now. He's on duty. He has nothing to say. What about you?
You there. Keep moving.
I'll keep moving. Thank you very much. How about you, Peter?
That's not Peter.
You've been asking questions around town, right? Well, if you need to know anything, you should ask me. I can tell you anything that you need to know. For a price, of course.
It's not Peter. It just looks and sounds like Peter. No big deal.
For a price?
Yep, for every answer I give you, you give me 20 gold. Take it or leave it.
That's pretty steep. But we did just pick up 90 gold, so it's not really a big deal. And he's not going to talk unless we play his little game.
All right. 20 gold per answer.
So what do you want to know?
Okay, well, we are in Cove, so let's start by asking about Cove.
Can I ask you some questions about Cove?
As long as you have the gold.
That'll be 20 gold, please. What? That was a question. Oh. No, he luckily doesn't do that. Where's the captive? Just come right out and say it. Tell me about human sacrifice. Like, okay, so if we total this up, yeah, we're going to spend 80 gold asking about Cove right now. Yep. And just go down the list.
Tell me where the captive is held.
Any and all prisoners are held in the First Citizens' headquarters. The security in that place is amazing. There's guards all over the place. Now give me my 20 gold.
All right, here.
Yeah, it is quite amazing. It's not like we were able to speak to the captive through the window and learn, like, everything, but that's fine.
Can I ask you some questions about Cove?
As long as you have the gold.
Yeah, keep playing this game.
Tell me about human sacrifice.
The First Citizen has figured out that a human sacrifice will fix the shrine. Ain't that something? Now give me my 20 gold.
All right, here.
I feel like we were kind of shorted on that one, but okay. And there has already been at least one other human sacrifice. Things don't seem fixed. Just pointing that out.
Can I ask you some questions about...
As long...
We've heard those. I think we've asked about the first citizen. No, we haven't. It's eliminating options for me each time. Okay, my mistake.
Tell me about the first citizen.
The first citizen? He's the savior of Cove. What more do you need to know? And you be careful around him, too. If he sees that you're not a right-thinking citizen, he'll put you straight. Now give me my 20 gold.
All right, here.
Yeah, that felt a little weak as well, but okay.
Can I ask you some questions about Cove?
As long...
Yes. And now it's time to learn about the riots.
Tell me about Cove's destruction and the riots.
Yeah. Cove was pretty much destroyed by the riots that broke out after that big column thing appeared. Now give me my 20 gold.
All right, here.
That's... Really? That's not worth... Come on, man. Whatever. So we've asked everything we can about Cove. Although, what happens if I say I'd like to keep asking?
Can I ask you some...
As long...
Not an option. At least the game does you that kindness. And won't let you, spend more than once on the same question. We got the yub-yubs because I skipped through. Yub.
Could you tell me about some other things?
Yeah, sure. As long as you pay.
I'll pay. Looks like we can only ask about 2 other things, so in total, you end up spending 120 gold getting information from this fellow. Isn't that nice?
Tell me about the haunted house.
People say that place is full of ghosts of people that were killed in the riots. Me, I don't believe in that stuff. Now give me my 20 gold.
All right, here.
We didn't hear anything about a haunted house, so I don't know how the Avatar knew to ask about that, but all right. Ooh, wait, what? What's going on out there, man? Okay, well, have fun. He just runs off into the woods at night in the rain. It's not dangerous. I'm sure we'll see him again.
Could you tell me about some other things?
Yeah, sure. As long as you pay.
And finally, sounds like whatever was going on is no longer going on. I'm hearing swords being sheathed.
Tell me where the gypsy camp is located.
The gypsy camp? Oh, that's just north of here ways. You don't want to get mixed up with them gypsies, though. Rob you blind, they will. Now give me my 20 gold.
All right, here.
And we're done hearing from this bigot. Yes, that's bigoted. I will go into more detail about that in a little bit, because knowledge is power.
I must be going. Farewell.
And what did the Avatar scribble about all that? That was quite a bit of information, so I wouldn't be surprised if he wrote a bit of a novel. Let me make sure we've read everything. Yeah, okay. All right. Day 22. Algar says prisoners are held in the First Citizen's headquarters. Apparently, the First Citizen of Cove has decided that the way to cleanse the Shrine of Sacrifice is to sacrifice people to it. What can he be thinking? Algar says Cove was destroyed by the riots. Algar says the gypsy camp should be to the north. Very helpful. Well, we're still not even showing up on the map of Minoc, which is fair. We are in Cove. But again, I touched on this in the last video. Gypsy encampment. What? It's Minoc. It's Minoc. Now, what I'm going to do, since it is night, there's actually a very good reason. Ooh, I don't want to go in there. That looks scary. But that's important too. First, however, this might actually be on the Minoc map. It is. So I guess this counts as Minoc, which makes... No, that doesn't make sense. I was going to say that makes Cove even smaller. That makes Cove a grand total of like 3 buildings, basically, if Irene's place across the bridge counts, which We'll say it does. I was going to say this is kind of the fourth building, perhaps, with that crypt out back being 4.5. I don't know. But this is on the map of Minoc, so what are we supposed to think? The way this is treated makes it seem more like part of Cove. Creepy. Someone left the insect fogger out. Ooh. Let's head upstairs. It's a ghost. Let's speak with the ghost.
Hey, I can't see through you. Since the bad night, the only grown-ups that come up here are the see-through people.
Oh boy. Okay.
What's your name, little girl?
I'm Dayla. I'm 5 years old.
That is a massive 5-year-old. Just saying that is a massive child.
When was the bad night?
That was the night that all the grown-ups got mad and hurt each other. There were people running around and yelling and burning things and smashing things. I was scared, so I came upstairs and hid under my bed because I was afraid. Nothing happened to my house though. It just got all smoky and then I fell asleep. But ever since the bad night, I only wake up at night. Why is that?
And that is why I didn't immediately go and try to shift the day-night cycle back to day so that we could travel in daylight. She does only appear at night, and we do need to speak with her. We'll come back to that dialogue option in a moment. It's one of those funny things where the dialogue tree is bad. So.
You can see through the other adults?
Uh-huh. I can see right through them. At first I thought they were like my pretend playmates, but they're not. They're the only people that don't act scared of me since the bad night. But they don't like the other people, the bad people. They say the bad people stole all their stuff and won't give it back. The see-through people say the bad people should return all the things they stole to the tomb, but the bad people won't do it.
Huh. Okay, well, first of all, I don't know what 5-year-old says playmates, but I guess this one does. And also, yeah, if it wasn't immediately obvious, the bad night is referring to when Cove had its riots, when the column arose. And yeah, she didn't make it. Okay, when was the bad night? Did I don't know if I asked that. I'm lost, I'm sorry, but I know I haven't asked this.
Other people are afraid of you?
Uh-huh. I don't know why. I used to go out in front of the house and tell the bad people to give back the stuff they took. But they yelled and ran away. So now I only stay upstairs. I think the grown-ups are silly sometimes. But anyway, the see-through people are nice to me.
Okay. Let's try to get some of those dialogue options we missed. I think we've asked this, right?
When was the bad night?
That was the night that all
Yes.
whatever.
Okay. And so she goes, ever since then, everybody can see through me and whatever, da-da-da-da. Why is that?
I don't know why that is, little girl.
Well, but you know what?
No, what?
Since it's always dark now when I get up, I can't find my dolly. I get lonely without my dolly. The see-through people can't help me find it. Can you help me, please?
Well, of course. It's the Avatar, after all.
Sure, honey. I'll help you find your dolly.
Thank you, mister.
And he's definitely from the southern United States, calling random people honey. That's very distinctive. Alright, so Dayla, the little ghost, told me that the other ghosts are angry because their belongings were stolen, and that the ghosts want their things brought back to the tomb. I spoke with Dayla, a ghost of a little girl in Cove who was killed during the riots. She seems frightened and lonely, and has asked me to help find her doll. This is where things get a little weird. I mean, not really. But I am curious about something. If you recall, at the end of the last video, I ran back to the Avatar's room in Castle British and grabbed this ghost's bracelet. Because that is actually what she was referring to for, you know, the other ghosts, the see-through people, wanting their stuff back. And we found this ghost's necklace in the first citizen's abode, hidden underneath the floorboards in a little secret area. When we were looking at Irene's goods, I'm pretty sure we saw a bracelet. I'm gonna have to kill them, aren't I? You guys just loiter out here? That's bad for business. Irene needs to, Wow. Cool. And that's what a large sword can do for you. 68 and 69. So that's very comfortably handles the money we had to pay to Algar for his answers. But I'd like to talk to Irene briefly.
I'm Irene, and I can buy or sell. Would you like to see what I have?
Because she talked a lot about how she just took stuff from dead people.
I'd like to buy an item.
I'm really strongly guessing that, in fact, we're going to save and purchase it.
Would you like anything else?
Blah, 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 blah. No.
No thanks.
Are you certain?
Yes, quite certain.
I'm Irene.
Okay. Have we talked to her about this? Well, we will in, I'm going to be reloading because
I'd like to buy an item.
I don't want to keep this timeline. But I just have a very strong wait, how many of these are there? I'm going to buy one.
Would you like anything else?
No, I would like to leave.
No thanks.
Are you certain?
Is it just a jade bracelet? Nope, that's a ghost's bracelet. Yes, the Avatar's curious as well. We found this one much earlier in the game. I think in some caves to the west of Britain. Like maybe on the way to... Or no, they were in the mountains somewhere, basically. They were just west of Britain. It's very silly. I don't think it was meant to be out there. I think that was just supposed to be a regular jade bracelet, but whoever was designing that cave system and placing loot and whatever else, I think they accidentally chose the ghost's bracelet, which you're not really supposed to encounter up until now. Yeah. Anyway. So we don't need that. We've already got one and we're good to go. But I would like to choose that one dialogue option really quickly.
I'm Irene.
Yes, yes. All right. I think we've already discussed this, but just to be safe.
Have you heard of the first citizen's plan for a human sacrifice?
Oh, yes. Isn't that brilliant? I don't know why someone else didn't think of it before. If the shrine of sacrifice is damaged, what better to repair it than the greatest sacrifice that we can make? We're so lucky to have a man like Raxus.
Yeah, I don't think we've chosen that option before. It probably wasn't available.
No thanks, I'm not interested. Farewell.
Are you certain?
No, stop. Get down from there, you weirdo. Yeah, it was just a little confusing because I remember when we first left after speaking with her, when we first got here, suddenly the Avatar knew about human sacrifice, even though I don't think it was even part of the conversation. So we had a little foreknowledge going into all this. And now he gets to ask her about that as if it is news. Bugs. Oh well. Don't act surprised. And everybody just stands around all day, I guess. It's a good life. Yep. Where do you guys live? Where do you sleep? I mean, that's a legitimate question. Because you know they're not going in there because they're scared of ghosts. Ooh, that's creepy, actually. You see that up there? Some kind of specter or shade. Someone's having a little trouble on the toilet. Oh, you're fighting a spider there, huh? You're doing a terrible job. What? Hey! Oh, that is unacceptable. Are you kidding? No way. Oh well, we'll take money. Man, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. Well, yeah, no big deal. Just hanging out with spiders and bandits.
When I grow up, I want to marry you.
All right, you do that. Not sure the Avatar is going to be around that long. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm calling my parents if you don't go away.
That is actually the correct response. I think both of you should be... If that's your sister, you need to look out for her. That is not good. Telling strangers they're getting married, that's a big no. Yeah, I see you. I see you up there. I don't like that everything is green, though. I really don't care for that. Do a quick heal. Yeah. Yeah, we see you too. Well. That was very exciting. Dropped a black potion. Not interested, though. And we've got Crypt. Very good. Anything interesting in here? A little bit of gold. There's an orange potion we don't really care about. 20 coins. I'm sitting there looking at my mana, kind of like, well, maybe we care. I don't know. And, nothing in here. Well, we were told that the adult ghosts want their stuff back, so... Oh, that's not creepy. Not creepy at all. Got a ghost's bracelet that we can put in here. And it vanished. It vanished. What about the ghost's necklace? Indeed, that earned us some karma. Cool. Well, there's that. Mystery solved. The good thing about finding that errant ghost's bracelet back much earlier in the game is that we didn't have to spend 250 coins buying the one from Irene over there. So that is why we pack rat things. Oh, yes. What's over here? Luckily, the greenness will fade pretty soon, it looks like. Ooh, we got a cave with some skellies. All right. Well, we'll take them on in a moment. First, we have to break crates. Ah, there it goes. Hey, we got some serpent wine in here. Serpent wine's always nice. We could put that not in there. Yeah, that's fine. Why not? Got some whiskey. We'll leave that for some other adventurer. The Avatar does not need to be drinking on the job, especially when there are skeletons afoot. Come on, then. Ooh, ow. I was pretty slow on the reaction time there. And we'll just take your rib cages far, far from here. You know, it's just a human rib cage. Just throw that into the pack. Infernal armor. We really don't need that, but we'll grab it anyway. Yeah, not worth it. Anything under this? Nope. This? Nope. This? Can't move it. Well, that was fun. Yep. And I guess we don't really need to sleep because the sun is coming up. And things are janky. Things are no longer janky. Need a heal. That's nice. I think there are a couple more citizens of Cove. Or one at least. Like this fellow.
Move along.
Okay.
We might have already spoken with him. I don't recall. I think at this point, we're entering Minoc. Now entering Minoc. Yeah, Cove and Minoc right next to each other like this. That makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah. And we see tents and whatnot. What about you? Where do you live?
I wonder if Irina has been making more money than I have.
Oh, that's confusing. She's not talking about Irene from Cove. She's talking about Irina from Minoc. They're different people. But that also tells me that we have crossed over from Cove into Minoc, which is lovely. And I'm not doing that.
I'm growing tired of you gypsy scum. I will ask you one last time. Where is the lens?
I already told you I don't know where the lens is.
Very well. I warned you that it is unwise to try my patience. Perhaps this demonstration of that fact will jog your memory. Now tell me where the lens is, or your daughter is next.
Da, tell him what he wants to know.
I tell you, I don't know.
Blackthorn, harm the girl and it will be the last thing that you'll ever do.
Avatar! I should have known that you would turn up. This doesn't concern you, Avatar.
Oh, yes it does. Everything about this land concerns me.
Very well. You wouldn't help me, but I'll make certain that you won't help him either. You gypsies are a superstitious breed. Well, believe this. I pronounce a curse upon this village. Anyone here who helps the Avatar in his quest will be consumed in flames. Mal flam lek. Mal flam rad krump. Manid flam. As for you, I'll meet with you when conditions are more advantageous.
Yeah, I'd actually meant to save that for the next video, but the game took over. I guess I walked just a few steps too far toward Minoc and triggered this event. I'm really impressed with that woman's constitution because she got hit with a fireball and is still alive. The other two people that were hit with fireballs were killed. I don't know, we'll talk to her about that. But yeah, what a scene to find upon walking into Minoc for the first time. You've got Blackthorn here looking for the blue codex lens and the Avatar trying to be a hero. And he's like looking this way the whole time. When Blackthorn is over here, harm the girl and it'll be the last thing you ever do. Anyway, yeah, some pretty horrible stuff just went down. And that curse is no joke. It's real, even though part of it was crump or something. But we'll talk to these poor folks from Minoc about that in the next video. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.